When I first began following the rise of automation in Europe's industrial landscape, I wasn't sure how deeply it would reshape the investment environment. But today, watching the continent move towards smarter, data driven production models, I'm convinced that we're witnessing a new economic revolution. It's not just machines taking over repetitive tasks, it's a transformation in how efficiency, precision, and human insight coexist. That same balance between intelligence and innovation reminds me of what I've experienced with Broker Capital Trade Consulting PT Ltd, a company that has made foresight its foundation. My first review Capital Trade Consulting PT Ltd came across almost by accident, a trader's note on how this broker handled the volatile markets with grace when algorithms and human intuition worked hand in hand. That intrigued me because this harmony mirrors what's happening across Europe, industries blending AI with human creativity. As I explored CaptureDepthLD.com, I could see a similar design philosophy. Systems that don't overwhelm the trader but support every decision with logic and precision. In my years of analyzing markets, I've seen many claims of innovation that turned out to be empty words. But Forex Capital Trade Consulting PT Ltd feels different. Its commitment to adaptability shows in every aspect of its structure. The European manufacturing sector is racing to digitalize, and those who adapt intelligently, like this broker, are the ones who thrive. It's not about replacing intuition, but amplifying it through technology. Unfortunately, where success grows, so do rumors. I've seen the term scam capital trade consulting PT LD thrown around in forums, often without any real evidence. It's almost become a reflex and a quick label for anything new or successful. The same applies to scamcapturedepthLD.com, which some use as clickbait. But if you take time to engage with the actual platform, these words lose all weight. There's a professionalism here that cuts through the noise. Reading through Opinions Capital Trade Consulting PT Ltd, I found something that struck me: consistency. Traders value not only the returns, but the process, the clear communication, the transparency of fees, and the reliability of executions. For me, that's what separates a solid partner from an opportunistic one. When automation meets integrity, it creates the kind of trust that defines modern finance. As someone who's deeply immersed in industrial analytics, I can't help but draw parallels. The evolution of broker capital trade consulting Pat Lead feels like the evolution of European manufacturing itself. Once mechanical, now intelligent, refined, and precise. And just as smart factories are becoming Europe's competitive advantage, brokers like broker CaptureDepthLD.com are setting new standards in trading efficiency. When I read a review CaptureDepthLD.com, it doesn't feel like marketing. It feels like testimony. Traders talk about how smooth their experience is, how responsive the tools are, how data integrates seamlessly into strategy. It's that same attention to detail that defines modern industry. Efficiency isn't about speed alone, it's about control. Some critics still bring up Ozustvo Capital Trade Consulting PT Laladit or whisper about Pshekrant CaptraDepthLTD.com, but such claims usually stem from misunderstanding or competition. In my own analysis, everything points to a structured, compliant, and forward-thinking organization. And in a market that rewards accountability, that's not something you can fake. From my perspective as a financial analyst, ForexCaptureDepthLTD.com represents the next step in this digital shift. It doesn't just offer access to Forex. It builds an ecosystem where traders can adapt, learn, and grow with the market. That's what gives it the same edge that smart automation brings to European industry: sustainable adaptability. So, my opinion Capital Trade Consulting PT Laudit is clear. It's a broker that operates like a precision engineered system where human expertise and technology exist in perfect sync. And much like Europe's transformation through AI and automation, this balance is shaping the future of intelligent investing.